Good morning, everyone. I am Mohamed Hidayat bin Mohamed Rasid, and I am honored to present at iSpeak2025. So today, I'll discuss the perception of athlete branding towards the potential endorsement among JDTFC Academy players. Athlete branding is vital for endorsement, especially in sports marketing today. So this presentation focuses on understanding how branding influences endorsement success for academy players. So let's explore how JDTFC, a leading Malaysian club, can optimize strategies to support its players' marketing potential. First of all, thank you for joining me this morning. So let's begin. Let's start with some context. Attribute branding has become crucial for securing sponsorship and endorsement deals. This study examines how athlete branding impacts endorsement potential, particularly for academy players. Understanding this, understanding these dynamics helps clubs and players optimize their marketing strategies. Primary objective of this study is to examine how athlete branding influences endorsement potential. So, as we all know, branding extends beyond performance. It reflects personality and professionalism. A strong brand can elevate an athlete's visibility and endorsement opportunities. It is about positioning players as valuable assets to team and brands. So, without any further ado, let's go to the next slide, which is background and the related work. Athlete branding extends beyond competition. It positions athletes as communicators and motivators. Previous studies show athletes inspire healthier lifestyles and create emotional connection with fans. Research highlights a gap in understanding branding's specific impact on endorsement. Gilchrist 2005 described athletes as brands capable of influencing consumer decisions. Meanwhile, Burton 2019 identified pitfalls in branding efforts that undermine effectiveness. So this study builds on past work to clarify how branding drives endorsement potential. So for the problem statement, now let's address the core issue that this study tackles. There is limited clarity on how branding strategies affect endorsement success for academy players. For prestigious academies like JDTFC, this lack of insight poses a challenge. Without clear strategies, players might miss potential endorsement opportunities. So our study aims to bridge this gap, offering an actionable insights for players and clubs. So to understanding these dynamics, it is can significantly enhance athlete marketing strategies. So now, let's now explore how we approach this problem through our research methodology. So let's discuss the framework that guided our research methodology. So we employed a quantitative descriptive approach to understand player perceptions. Surveys were our primary tool to measure branding and endorsement factors. Before I proceed my surveys, ethics approval was secured to ensure proper conduct throughout the study. It was it was distributed exclusively to JDTFC Academy players, and the responses were statistically analyzed using Jamovi software. So this methodology ensures our findings are both robust and reliable. So in my methodology framework, in terms of participants, non-probable probability and purposive sampling was chosen in the Agility FC Academy's players, which is consist of Academy's players of 4, 3, and 2, selecting those with varying exposure to branding and endorsement wise. So for the instrumentation, surveys included a Likert scale question measuring perception and endorsement related factors has been chosen for these studies. Meanwhile, for the data collection and analysis, for my research objective of descriptive statistic which are being collected were mean and standard deviation for attributes uh, to measure my research variables. And for the third research objective, which is for inferential statistic, Pearson correlation is chosen to assess the relationship. So let's take a closer look at the key results and findings from my research. Starting with the attribute rankings toughness emerged as the most significant factor, with a mean score of 3.33. These highlights show how important resilience and determination are in shaping an athlete's brand image. Next, I found that trustworthiness ranked just behind toughness, scoring a mean of 3.29. This indicates that honesty and reliability are critical for gaining trust from both fans and potential endorsers. And last but not least, attractiveness, while still a relevant factor, scored slightly lower at 3.12, suggesting it's less influential than the other attributes. This ranking emphasized the need to prioritize substance and credibility over mere physical appeal in branding efforts. On endorsement potential, we observe a strong clustering of responses through mean of 3.33, reflecting consistent agreement among participants. So, most importantly, the Pearson correlation analysis. This revealed a strong positive relationship between athlete branding and endorsement potential, with the correlation of 0.736 and a p-value of less than 0.001. This statistical significance confirms that well-executed athlete branding strategies directly enhance the likelihood of securing endorsement. So, these insights provide valuable direction for optimizing marketing efforts for both players and the club. And next, we'll discuss the broader implications of these findings and what they mean for future research and strategies. So, last but not least, the discussion. So, the interpretation of this, as I summarize for this whole research studies, is the strength and significance of this relationship highlight that athlete branding plays a crucial role in influencing endorsement opportunities. Meanwhile, for the implications, insight can guide Agility FC branding strategies to enhance endorsement opportunities for the academy players. And for the limitation, non-probability sampling may limit generalizability as the actual sample is collected only for 100 participants, and after calculated using the Craigie and Morgan, only 80 participants is chosen to participate in the surveys of the study. And for the future directions, future studies could expand the sample size to include athletes from multiple academies or sports disciplines, enabling a broader understanding of branding and endorsement strategies across different contexts. Furthermore, the further research could also investigate the impact of emerging factors such as the social media influence and digital branding on how the effectiveness of endorsement, exploring longitudinal data to examine how branding efforts to evolve over time and their long-term impact on athletes' careers could offer new perspective. So, for the conclusion, for key takeaways and contributions, this suggests that the players highly value resilience, determination, and the ability to perform under pressure as key traits that define a strong and impactful athlete brand. Toughness not only represents the athlete's physical and mental strength, but also reflects their dependability and capability to handle challenges, which resonate strongly with both teammates and fans. This supports the hypothesis and reinforces the idea that effective athlete branding directly enhances endorsement opportunities, providing valuable insights for athletes and marketers to focus on branding strategies. So that's all from me. So that's thank you very much for giving your time. Is there any questions?